The warehouse door lock was broken, so every time the woman came to get stuff, she had to prop the door open with her foot, but that was such a hassle, so she used a piece of wood to hold the door open. She thought this way, she could come and go, easy. Little did she know this tiny move would bring her total disaster, cause when she got her things and was ready to leave, the wood behind her suddenly slipped, making the door slam shut with a bang. Casey got shocked right then, cause there's no doorknob inside this door. It can only be opened from outside, so in a panic, she had to ask her 3-year-old daughter for help, but the kid was too short, could only hand her a screwdriver. Casey praised her daughter for being so sweet, while trying to use the screwdriver to take the door apart, but the screws on the door didn't fit. Just when she was gonna ask her daughter to get a Phillips screwdriver. You hiding in there playing hide and seek? Turns out her ex-husband showed up at the house out of nowhere. Casey was just gonna say thanks, but then she saw his buddy come in too. She knew that guy was a creep for her daughter's safety. She tried to kick her ex out right away, but unexpectedly, he blew up. The guy slapped his ex-wife hard, and that wasn't even the end. If you're gonna act like I never came, then I'll put you back how you were before I got here. He suddenly picked Casey up, then threw her hard into the warehouse. Casey hurried to apologize. She said she did all this for their daughter, hoping her ex would be nice and open the door to let her out. Casey thought after hearing her apology, he'd let go of the past, but hearing the bangs outside the door, Casey finally figured out. Her ex was boarding up the door with planks from outside, trying to trap her inside to die. Even though Casey begged and begged, the guy didn't care at all. After boarding up the door, he handed Casey a small bag of flour and said he'd let her out only when she became a junkie. Then he turned around and left the house. Casey felt totally hopeless when she saw that she wanted her daughter to get her phone, but turns out her ex took both her phone and bag with no other choice. She told her daughter to go upstairs and take care of her little brother. While she looked for another way out, she used the screwdriver to hit the floor, little by little, trying to dig a big hole to climb out. But just when she wasn't sure if this would work, heavy footsteps suddenly came from outside the door. She heard it was Sang Biao, her ex's buddy. Casey hurried to beg him humbly, asking him to let her out. But unexpectedly, he didn't even answer her. Instead, he rambled on about how pretty her daughter was. Then he turned around and got ready to go upstairs. Casey froze in fear right away.